Prepare for trouble!
Make it double!
To protect the world from devastation.
To unite all peoples within our nation.
To denounce the evils of truth and love.
To extend our reach to the stars above.
Jesse!
James!
Team Rocket, blast off at the speed of light!
Surrender now or prepare to fight!
Meow, that's right!
Oh my gosh, we've got exciting news. So, what I'm seeing here, and this is that you've got a new loading screen first and foremost. I'll probably try to blow that up and show you guys on screen. It's summertime, and what that means is with Pokemon Go are new loading screens, and it's the 3rd anniversary of Pokemon Go. So I'm going to show all this on the side here so you guys can see that. Now, what it says here is this. Trainers, happy 3rd anniversary to Pokemon Go. To commemorate this incredible milestone, you can look forward to these exciting features. Starting on June 28th at 1 p.m. Pacific time. So, 1 p.m. over there. 4 hours on the East Coast, or excuse me, 3 additional hours on the East Coast. So that would be 4 o'clock, which is the traditional time in this time zone, is when that'll start. Going further, it says, you have a chance of encountering the following shiny Alolan Pokemon. Rattata, Sandshrew, Vulpix, Diglett, Meowth, Geodude, Grimer, and Executor. Avatar items featuring the team leaders' personal styles will be available in the style shop. So, you'll get, I guess, more outfits for them. I don't know if those will be free. We have to stay tuned and see. From June 28th at 1 p.m. until July 6th, 2019. So a full week starting Friday, it seems like, all the way to June 6th until 1 p.m. So, a familiar face returns to the party. Once per day, you might have a chance to encounter a Pikachu wearing a party hat. No one? Niantic! Another Pikachu. You may hatch a Pichu wearing a party hat from a 7-kilometer egg. Alright, so here's more. From June 28th at 1 p.m., again, Pacific, to September 2nd. That's a long window. Looking to get up to speed with your research. Do you have a friend who wants to play but feels like they missed out on too much at Pokemon Go? Don't worry. Complete new special research for helpful rewards. Take down raid bosses faster and earn extra bonus Premier Balls to catch them when you are doing raids with your friends. Trading Pokemon will cost a 4th less Stardust. Thank you, trainers, for your continued passion for Pokemon Go and for joining us on this amazing adventure. In the words of our favorite professor, let's go, the Pokemon Go team. Okay, so that's what they wanted to share with you. Right now, we've got a couple things happening additional to this. That is, Kyogre at this time is gone until they decide to bring it back maybe a month from now. Who knows? I'm tired of Kyogre. I haven't done any Kyogre raids, to be honest with you, but a few. So there's that. Now, Groudon is back. That's what that means now. So we had one of the Lake Trio. If you were in the United States, North America area, you had Azelf. If you were in Europe, you had Misprit, and then you had Yuxi? I don't know how to pronounce that one, but that was over in Asia and further over. So that said, everyone's looking for them to rotate. Where's the switch? Hasn't happened yet, but fortunately, after Shiny Cresselia, that window, they gave us just a week of Kyogre, and then an additional week starting today for Groudon. So after this week is over, we'll see what's next after that. So there's also another shakeup. We've got Deoxys Speed Form. That has replaced the Defense Form, and that's starting pretty much sometime starting in July. I know I've got a raid pass for, let's look in here. Let's go into items real quick. I've got one for July 1st. I'm excited about that. We'll see how the speed form plays out. Speed hasn't really been a factor in the meta game thus far. So we'll see how that goes. So that said, what is something that they haven't told us? Niantic doesn't always tell us everything. So what didn't they tell us this time? Now, there's a guy out there who you guys are probably familiar with. Charles, I always say Charles. I can't pronounce his name. I'm imagining it's French. But I usually don't talk speculation, but why not? At GoFest, if you saw that video that I put up, at the end of the GoFest was a gathering for a group picture. And if you took a screenshot then, you saw Team Rocket. Now, compare that to what Niantic is doing in their other game. No, not Ingress. Harry Potter, Wizard Unite. Why is that relevant? They've got somewhat of a story mode there. And that's something that's been lacking from Pokemon Go. Reason being is I feel like they wanted to separate themselves from the actual Pokemon games on, the Game Boy, 3DS, etc. But now it's the time to do that because they've kind of dabbled in everything else. So they have what they've discovered, this user, in the coding of the game, which appears to be something called Purify. Now that goes back to Pokemon Coliseum. Purify, what that does is any Pokemon that are shadow Pokemon, they're kind of possessed or what have you, they can become regular Pokemon that you can use after being purified. So could that be what's going on here? Could Team Rocket be in the game coming soon and they show up and you fight some of their Pokemon, have the chance to capture some of their Pokemon if you defeat them in battle, and then you can purify those Pokemon to use? That's what I'm speculating. It should be exciting. So with those two things coming, we have to look at how much is that going to cost in the shop if this is legit. Will you get to battle them? Will it be full-out story mode? Will you finally get to go against Giovanni? Could you switch to a fourth team? Could you join a Team Rocket? We already have their clothing in the store and what have you. But that excites me. That's really what I'm interested in. The last little bit of information, they've got what appears in these assets to be the shiny Alolan forms. And I just wanted to share that screenshot with you guys. I know I named all of those, but does that mean that those are exclusive to those eggs? Are those going to be just in the wild? What do you expect to happen with that? Are you excited for that? There was another rumor of armored Pokemon. So it's like, are we getting the Shadow? I believe we're getting the Shadow, but are we also going to get those armored? Or I'm not really sure, but that last part, we'll talk about that in future videos. But it's about time. It's about time. I wanted to address in this was the teaser that they gave, okay? So what was the teaser? They showed a promo poster celebrating the 3rd year, this being the 3rd anniversary of Pokemon Go. And like they did last year, they teased the starters for the Gen 4 Pokemon. What they teased in this promo poster was, you guessed it, the Gen 5 starters. So this is what I'm expecting to happen. I'm expecting them to kind of repeat the same formula they've been giving us. We just got Jirachi at GoFest, so maybe sometime around August, they give you Jirachi and more of these research quests. In addition to that, Perhaps they also, in October, right around Halloween, they like it to where school is already in session. It's a bit cooler out. When it's colder out, people have less incentive to really go outside. New TV shows, new video games, yada, yada, yada. How do you keep people interested in the game? That's when you give them the new stuff. Not in the summertime when they're free, but when it's a little bit colder out in different regions where they're, so that's a smart tactic that they're doing. I give them credit for that, and I've said that before in other videos. So that being said, that's what I'm predicting will happen. You heard it here first. At least I hope you did. Gen 5 is on its way. So that said, I'm going to wrap this up. Tell me what you think. Let me know below in the comments. Maybe I'll see you in the next video. Maybe I won't. But if you don't, make sure you hit the notification bell so that you are aware of what I talk about in the next video. See you there. Captain Sensation!